Everybody, and welcome. Hope you're all well. Now, the last couple of sessions, what we've been doing, we've been looking at the influx database. All right, and first of all, we learned how to get the readings from the BME 280 sensor through the ESP32 up onto the influx database, and we built a dashboard to display that information. Then we moved on to a Raspberry Pi system monitor, again getting information from the Raspberry Pi up to the influx database and to a dashboard. Now today we're going to look at what's called a LAMP server, Linux, Apache, MySQL and PHP server. All right, and its main function is for web development, whereas the InfluxDB was for monitoring modules, components. This is specifically for web development. All right, and we're going to install a package of modules, not modules. What would you call them? Applications, yeah. Apache, MySQL, PHP, and phpMyAdmin. All right. So that's what we're going to install. Now, I think the first thing we should do, might have not done it for a little while, I do mine quite often, is update our Raspberry Pi OS. So it's sudo update. Okay, update and sudo apt upgrade. All right, actually, first of all, might be best we go to the correct view, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go here. Right, as you can see, right, so it's sudo apt update and sudo apt, I'll put ppt apt upgrade and -y. What that does is, when you load a package or update something, it gets down to a certain point where it says, do you want to install these dependencies? And you have to press Y or N, press Y, enter. This saves that. Now, I've done mine quite recently, so it should be pretty quick. Right, first thing we're going to install, the first package. Let's clear this. All right. And we're going to install Apache 2 on the Raspberry Pi. All right, let me just show you this. Okay, we're going to install the Apache 2. The way it works is you got your computer or your smartphone, anything that you got a web server on, it could be a tablet. It sends a request for a web page, goes to the Raspberry Pi that's running the LAMP server, and that sends the requested page back to the application. Rightio. So that's what we want to achieve. Go back to here. Got to make sure you can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, right. The first command. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to enter these commands because I've already installed everything, and I don't want to upset the installation because it's just quite an intermediate session. So what we're going to do is sudo apt install Apache 2 -y. All right, so sudo apt install -y, press enter. All right, press enter. Okay, now what this will do, it will install a directory. All right, so let me take that out. Just follow the installation instructions. And we need to change to that directory, cd / var / www / HTML. Anybody remember what HTML stands for? Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, and we change to that directory. Now, if you want to see what's in that directory, just type ls. Now, I've already got my phpMyAdmin. You will have index.html. You will have index.html. Right? And now you need to get your IP address. Can you remember how to do that? Okay. It's hostname - I. Enter. Gives you your IP address. Right. So when you click on your IP address, let's open a browser. Okay. And what you'll come up with is this page here. So we go to here, just type in your IP address 192.168.0.208, enter. Now, because I've already deleted this index file, you'll come up with this. All right. And that shows us that we've installed it correctly. All right. We've installed it correctly. Now, next thing we're going to go to is we're going to install the PHP on Raspberry Pi. Okay. PHP standing for Hypertext Preprocessor. Right. It's for developing web applications. All right. It's for developing web applications. So the first we need to do is sudo apt install php again -y. All right. Click enter. And it will install. Just let it install, let it go through, and it will install the PHP on your Raspberry Pi. Now what we can do, once we've done that, that's installed, all right, we can remove rm index.html. All right. So now you can remove that file. This is what I've already done, so I can't get that Debian page back up. All right. And now what you can do is sudo, after you've done that, right, nano, all right, index, index.php, and this will come up. Now what I want you to do is just put less than question mark PHP space echo space quotes hello world, okay, exclamation marks, semicolon, space, question mark, greater than. Okay. Now what this nano is, it's like a basic text editor, if you like. And what we do, Control X, ask you down the bottom, you want to save the modifications, click Y, enter. Okay. And now what we need to do is sudo service Apache 2. And we need to restart it. Enter. So what that's done, that's got rid of the index.html and it's loaded the PHP file. So if we go to here, I'm going to go to here. If I go to 192.208, press enter. As you can see, up the top, it's got hello world. All right. So anytime you make sort of changes, you need to, like this, you need to restart the server. All right. And now what we can do, we can remove, which is sudo rm index.php. All right. And we can remove that. Enter. Right. Good. Now what we're going to do, the next thing we're going to do is install the MySQL Maria database server, okay, on our Raspberry Pi. So what we have to do is the install MySQL sudo in Linux is super user. Okay, sudo apt install MariaDB -server, okay, space php -MySQL space -y. Okay, so it's sudo apt install MariaDB -server space php -MySQL -y. Press enter. All right. So I'm not going to do it. I don't want to upset my installation because it took me a while to work out, but I'll show you what I had to do to get it to work. Once that's installed, then what you need to do is restart the Apache service. Apache 2, restart. All right, and press enter, and that'll restart. All right. Now, after we've installed that, what we need to do is secure the installation, right? We need to secure the installation. So it's sudo MySQL _ secure _ installation and press enter. Then what will come up, show you on here, is you'll get this terminal window appear. Enter your current password for root. All right. If you don't want any password, then just ignore that. Right. And then as you go through, it'll have you type in yes to set root password. Type in a password at a new password prompt. You have to remember that password. Type Y to remove anonymous users. Type Y to disallow root login remotely. This is making it more secure. Type in Y to remove a test database and access to it. And type Y to reload privileged tables. All right, so you go through that. All right. So far, so good. Okay, and right at the end, after you've installed all that, it should say all done. If you've completed all of the above steps, your installation should now be secure, right? And thanks for using the database, right? Now, if you experience any problems where you get a page not found, right, what you have to do is you have to move the you have to move some files, but we don't need to do that yet. What we need to do is install phpMyAdmin. Right? So it's sudo apt install. Right, phpMyAdmin. Again with the -y. And press enter. All right, and press enter. Now, a window will come up. Just like this. Okay? So what you do, when it comes up, you'll see you'll have a choice of two. You want the top one, Apache 2. Okay? Enter. Configuration MyAdmin. Okay. Configure the database for phpMyAdmin with a dbconfig-common. Yes. And type your password and press OK. And right at the end, press yes. All right. So that will bring that up. Now, what you need to now do is enable the extensions. All right. So it's sudo php en mod MySQL. All right. MySQL. Why have I put a space in that? Sorry, there's no space. MySQL I. All right. So sudo php en mod MySQL I. Press enter. All right. And then after that's entered, we restart Apache 2. Okay. And press enter. Right. Now, as I said, let's go to here. What you need to do, I'm going to go to this page. Put in your IP address. 192.168.0.208 is mine. Then you want a forward slash. All right. And you want to put in php MyAdmin. And forward slash index php. Press enter. And this will come up. All right, this will come up. Now, if it doesn't, right, if it doesn't and you got an error, right, not found, you need to move the phpMyAdmin into the var www./html folder. And the command for that is sudo ln space -s space / user usr, right, / share / phpMyAdmin. All right. So we space that, and it's This is where we want it to go to, var / www / HTML / phpMyAdmin. I've already moved it, okay? Right. As you see, not found, okay? Not found. Well, the capital S on sudo. Let me just change that so you can see. It will probably say file not found anyway, so small s, sudo, enter. Okay, already moved. Check it's there, ls, enter. Okay, phpMyAdmin is there. All right, so what you do when you first come into this, you'll come to a login page. Right, right at the top, it'll have the language. Then you'll have login, username, put root, ROOT, and then in the password, put your root password that you created. And then click go. I've already installed mine, so there we go. Okay. Now, we're not going to go into this too deeply at the moment. We're going to be going into it in more detail in future sessions. As I say, we put this in and we've got this. All right. What we are going to do is we're going to publish data to this server, LAMP server, in our next session. All right, in our next session. So, quite a trog, or quite a, this is definitely intermediate stuff as we're moving on. To say next time we're going to be looking at how to put data into here. All right. So for now, thanks for watching. Okay, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next session. Bye-bye.